And welcome back to Players Championship 5 here in Hildesheim, where we've just witnessed mighty Michael van Gerwen with a solid victory. There'll be more to come from Michael in his win over Danny van Tripe. This is a game on this board I was really looking forward to. Leighton Bennett, the 18-year-old, just taking his darts out there against the Latvian lobber in Madars Razma. Really tight game, this one. I've been really impressed with Leighton Bennett, the prestigious young player. Everybody was talking about him, and then all of a sudden, just maybe the pressure of being that talent just maybe got to him a little bit. But boy, has he bounced back. He's really grown in stature and really grown in maturity. And I think he'll really fancy the job against Madars Razma, who's always a tough player to beat, Mark.
Yeah, he is. He's a competitor, isn't he, Madars? But again, we mentioned it earlier on, that this part of the draw is quite wide open and a chance to progress. But Michael van Gerwen waiting in the next round will have something to say about that. But I always think, I mean, you'll know better than me, but when you see the draw, you can't help but I know you're concentrating on the game in front of you, but you will have a look, won't you, and see who else is in there with you.
Yeah, them players that say I never look at the draw, they're the liars, because every single one. And there's that excitement as well when the General Secretary will say the draw's been done. You can see all the players and you can see people with the relief. But I tell you what I will say, no seeds have gone out so far. Big wins for all the big hitters so far. That could mean we've got a very tasty Players Championship 5 today.
Yeah, Mickey Mansell averages 101.31 and gets dumped out by Gary Anderson.
He was leading early doors in that game as well.
100.
Tough old school, isn't it?
Josh Rock 5 each. My fancy for the day, Damon Hetter 5-4 down against a very impressive Daryl Pilgrim. I do like what I see with Daryl.
100.
Well, an even first leg here, but Bennett gets first crack at the finish then. 101 he needs. Still on, looking down at treble 19, gets it as well. Double 12 for the first leg. That's a very tidy finish from Leighton Bennett. And he takes out the opening leg, albeit on his own throw, but that was a smart bit of finishing. Lovely 3-dart combo to get his afternoon off and running.
Yeah, it's been a great start. He's sat in very nice 30th position for the Players Championship finals is Leighton Bennett. Good wins over Brett Claydon, Lucas Fennig, Joe Mernon, Dave Chizzy, the #1 seed that day. Aaron Monk as well. So he's had a lovely start to his 2024 season. Now, he was the player when I looked at the draw. I'm keen to watch him. I'm watching, behind Madars. I'm looking at the maturity side of his game. I know he's impressed us as a player. And like I said, when you're playing that tough nut to crack in Madars Razma, sometimes it's more psychological than actual how well you're playing.
Yeah. Obviously used to seeing all the big names competing in all the big events, but events like this give us a chance to see some that are just underneath that level and looking to break through. And we mentioned that there are stars missing today. Could be an opportunity for someone to pick up a maiden title here in Hildesheim.
Much better here from Razma as we lose our first seed. Josh Rock has just lost a tight 6-5 game.
140.
So Razma then 145. Can't take it this time. Would like a treble. Oh, look at that. You'll never see a better thrown 60 than that. It was bending the wire. Can Bennett step in here? Would like one more in the red bit. Oh, again, a well thrown visit. So Razma from 85 then to hold throw.
Yeah, I felt that this match was going to be tight. So what you do is you've got to hold your throw. But that good score means he had to go the bull route. But that treble 16 meant he went down with the double 9. Sometimes you just want to hit that single number 16 and go down the bullseye route, then incorporate the double 9 into the game. Chance from absolutely nowhere here for Bennett. He's had a 101 finish.
132.
Just the wrong side of the wire. That would have been an absolute steal, but Razma all of a sudden is under pressure here. Goes a different route this time, and he's hit treble 20 to leave double 5, and he's missed. He has missed, so Bennett now with a chance to nick the second leg. And that 144 effort leaves him on double 6. That's way wide of the target. but the adjustment is beautiful, and Bennett leads 2-0.
And look at the reaction, Mark, as well, because you're already thinking it's going to go to 1-1. And look at the reaction there from Razma. He's deep in thought. He is a type of Dimitri van den Berg player as Madars, where a lot of the game is sort of, you know, the psychological part of it, whereas Leighton's just a free-flowing player where he just lets the darts do the talking.
Yeah. Van Dijvenbode against Daniel Closer is going to a deciding leg. 5-5 there.
140.
It's over on streaming board 2, isn't it? So you can watch that with Dan McCarthy.
Yeah, great to see Dirk playing at least somewhere near his best again.
139.
And the carrot is dangling there for these two players to play Michael van Gerwen in the last 64 here. And that's like a clear indicator of where your game is at as well when you're playing the best.
100.
I think, you know, we saw Michael average 92.62, I think it was, in the end. I think if you offered Leighton or Madars a Van Gerwen average of 92, they'd fancy having a crack at that, wouldn't they?
98.
Yeah, I don't think Michael will average 92 in the next game, that's for sure. You just want to get through that first round. It's incredible how you can then just go back to your table with your friends, and all of a sudden the next game just becomes a lot easier. And people say you must be so nervous when you reach the final stages. Let me tell you, the nerves are right now with these two players. Sensible, nice layup.
132.
And once he's got down to a possible finish, he's been pretty good, hasn't he, Leighton Bennett? As you said, he took out the 101, he wired double 12 for a 144, and now he's left himself double 16.
72.
But this is the side of the game for Leighton. I'm just watching him behind Madars there, and isn't he executing it? Boy, did he enjoy that.
Yeah, he did. This has been a very good start from Leighton Bennett, averaging in excess of 103 at the moment.
He's gone from Leighton Bennett to Liam Gallagher. The best treble 19 hitter in the world is Madars, and nobody hits 171 more than him. And I don't even need my stat man to tell me that, Mark.
No, your eyes don't lie, but that's not a bad response, is it, from Leighton Bennett?
He's just bouncing now, isn't he? He's halfway to the desired target now. And one of those players who just relies on that adrenaline going through his body. Very impressed with Leighton Bennett so far.
Yeah.
Can he follow the first one?
He's had a 9, hasn't he, already? In the Players' Championships this year.
Doesn't he look good?
He does. He's throwing well at the moment. Madars on his own throw. He's under big pressure here, but he's back in the green bit. And again, can he get a second 171 of the leg? No, he switches to treble 17 to leave 66. I think that even caught the scorer out there, who was expecting the 171 coming in.
Well, I had my fingers and toes out, so
43.
he's the marker's nightmare, Madars, because he can be flying them around like Eric Claris. There's a name for you, Mark.
Double 18. Can't
30.
get it. Now this would hurt. If Bennett can tidy this up, this will be very impressive.
Yeah, absolute freebie of a shot, he'll feel.
38 score. 98.
Well, he's put the pressure on if Madars can't take out this double 18. Nerves building.
Game shot.
But gets it. The old third dart killer.
He's a scrapper, he's a fighter, Madars, and I fancied that one to go on because that's the type of player that Madars is, but you could see the eyes lighting up there for Leighton Bennett.
99.
I always think psychologically, when you get it with that third dart, it hurts your opponent a little bit more, because as you said, the hopes are just getting up that I might get a crack at this.
133.
It's incredible how good he is, and it's not a one-off that he's using the 19s here for people watching this game with us, because he's just so adept at it. He's just so clever and cute when he's down on the 19s bed. finding it with real ease right now.
Oh, he is, look at that. He's going to have to move away.
130.
The good point, though, if he goes that route, he can't go 9 darts, can he? Because he would leave a bogey, wouldn't
Doesn't
he?
it leave 159, or have I got my maths wrong?
Yeah, so he
96.
can't quite stay there for perfection, but it's not bad. And he's got a great chance here to break back. So maybe the comeback is on here.
Yeah, and he's seeing the treble so much better now, and he still has that confidence then to go back upstairs and hit that treble 20. Good moment for Madars for the first time in this match.
Yeah, certainly is.
140.
He will start on the centre of the board here, will Madars?
Now then, can he get it in? Oh, bounced out. It was the wrong side anyway, but it was a good effort.
Yeah, tell your opponent it was in though. Put your hands on your head. Chance here for Bennett. Options on 108. It's double 16.
76.
That was a chance to hold throw. Is that going to be a pivotal moment in this game?
Game shot.
Yeah, that difference mark between 4-1 and 3-2 in a best of 11. And all of a sudden Madars Razma is beginning to feel good about himself. He casually takes his dart out, but inside he's absolutely bouncing right now. Bennett was looking to dominate this match. And all of a sudden it's another tight affair here on stream 1.
Yeah, well, he was dominating it until Razma started attacking the treble 19 bed, and all of a sudden he's found his confidence again. This is a sneakily decent game, isn't it?
100.
Lots going on around the various streaming boards here in Hildesheim. More joy, another 171 from Razma. And he is potentially within, 5 or 6 darts 11 in this game up. A game that Leighton Bennett was in complete control of.
Yeah, panic can set in now for Leighton Bennett. Remember, he's only 18. There's not an awful lot of scar tissue, but you can see him just behind there. He's bouncing around Madars. When he was cruising his game, he was looking very composed behind Madars.
You mentioned earlier that Damon Hetta was 5-4 down. He gets it done 6-5 against Danny Pilgrim, so he's through. Dirk van Duivenbode won that decider against Daniel Closer, 6-5.
Isn't it great to see Damon Hetta number 1 seed as well? Spent an awful lot of time as Madars looks at this 145.
89.
He had a great year, Damon, didn't he, in these competitions?
Arguably the most consistent
100.
player on the floor the past couple of years. It's a great story. Hope to see him on the stream today. I was with him last night, and as Madars looks at this double 18.
9. Bust it last time he went that way, and he's missed it, and he knows he's left the door ajar here, and another chance for Bennett, another 3-figure checkout.
Yes, 118. Has he got Madars' number?
$33.
Made a bit of a mess of that. Razma, can he tidy this up? There's the single. He composes himself. He knows this is a huge moment in this game. Double for the target. This time he can't get it, and look at the reaction.
Yeah, the reactions also probably think I should have set this up. But he's on 85, you think at least I'm going to get a dart at the bullseye. And that's exactly what the scenario is.
60.
Just too high. The pressure starting to build now. Double 4. This time he gets it with a first dart, and from 3-0 down, Madars Razma's levelled up this match.
And no reaction really from Razma there. He's a type of player who likes to celebrate as he's taking his darts out, but noticeably did that behind Leighton Bennett. And all of a sudden Madars Razma is now favourite, you feel. He has that momentum. And Leighton Bennett has got an awful lot. This is where you learn about yourself as well.
Mention that we're without a few of our Premier League stars here today, but those that are here are making good progress. Michael Smith has gone through 6-1 in his first round game. Peter Wright was heading towards victory as well in his game.
It's a bit of a grueler of a match, that one. Adam Gavlas is a very slow player as well. Doesn't look like it's suiting the style of Peter Wright right now, and that could go the distance.
It was 5-3 up, it's now 5-4. Here, Leighton Bennett, that great start, and he was near perfect for 3 legs, and all of a sudden he's been asked some questions and he's not necessarily coming up with the answers.
A lot of the credit goes to Razma, using that treble 19. That was his sort of go-to treble a moment ago. I could have said an awful lot today, but this match is finally poised right now.
Yeah, I think we can be forgiven sometimes as viewers and as fans of looking at a race to 11 and thinking, well, it's a short burst of legs, it can be over in a blink of an eye. But what we are seeing, we saw it in the first game when Van Trijk made a comeback against Van Gerwen. You can turn it around even if you have a poor start.
He's already made a big story as Leighton Bennett as well, at 2019 BDO Boys World Champion, and then the pressure that came with it. You know, I remember him playing Phil Taylor, and it was just this built-up exhibition, and then it just seems to have gone away. He's certainly grown a few inches height as well, and it's lovely to see him come back and bounce back. I mean, all the headlines are being written by Luke Littler right now. Will the headlines be written for Madars Razma from 3-0 down?
Double 8 for the lead, and he delivers. This has been sunburst from him to lead 4-3, and now he's got the throw in the 8th leg and a chance to move within 1.
Yeah, that exhibition for Leighton Bennett, wasn't it the Tower of London where he played Phil Taylor?
59.
There's an attribute and characteristic that players need, and that's tenacity and fight, and it's not something that you would think of when you think of Leighton Bennett. Like I said, that free-flowing, leading 3-0. Well, right now, that's what he needs now. He's in a real dogfight against Madars Razma, who loves this type of match.
140.
Visit from Madars. Can Leighton deliver here?
96.
It's like finally poised.
It hasn't been a great start to the season for Madars Razma. I think when he arrived here in Germany this week, he needs something to happen. A disappointing UK Open. It hasn't been a great start in the 4 Players Championship so far. 1 big win and then a chance to play a Michael Van Gerwen, and all of a sudden your season is up and running.
Can't quite get the 2 green bits, but he is on a finish. Bennett is not, so potential opening for Razma. He's on his own throw, of course, and he wanted a big treble, not the treble 5 there.
You don't fancy that was enough.
$103.
Just playing treble 19 and bullseyes, and you cracked it, Madars Razma.
110. Oh, he stayed there, so it's double 15.
80.
And that's not the first time he's got the 3-dart combo, missed the double, and it could be costly.
You have to fancy this for Razma. Big number. Takes his time, gets his breathing right. Eyes on double 16. Can he execute? Yes, he can. Razma leads 5-3.
And that's 5 on the spin for Razma. And Leighton Bennett, who was 3-0 up, averaging over 103. Looked a matter of when, not if he'd win. And all of a sudden now he's trying to stay in the match, and there was a bit of venom in that one, and maybe just a little bit of anger, and that cost him.
Yeah, a little bit of shoulder. He's got to keep his head right now and stay focused. He's playing on the stage that Only the best players in the world are on.
139.
He's got to keep reminding himself that's a tough school, Mark, when you go off and you've lost the first round game, especially a game where you've been leading 3-0. But he's learning on the job. He's not losing
45.
right now, he's learning.
Yeah. He's not done yet. Madars going to the place he knows best. Treble 19, another solid visit for him.
In the stomach right now for Bennett. It's just them hours and hours of replication of practice he's got to rely on now. But it's in the hands of this man.
It is, but he's got to keep believing. Leighton Bennett. Oh, that's a great last start. That will hurt, but Bennett knows a big visit here. He find it. And again, oh, he's a little bit unlucky.
Just a little kiss off that second tungsten, wasn't it? The Champagne 1-3-2. What a way to win the match. It's what he does. It's double 16.
And he's hit the wrong double. At least this time he's not busted his score, but you just felt he knew what he was going for, the double 16. He did dwell. We've seen that quite a lot today, and Bennett is not going to take out the 1-5-2. So Madars Razma now, this is interesting because he's gone for double 9 twice, missed it inside and busted his score. Hit double 14. Is he going to split this? He is going to split it. Double 4 he's hit before to win the match. One dart left. And he's missed it.
Didn't he speed up with that throw as well? I think it was the right decision to go the 10-4. And Leighton Bennett is down and out in this match. Back with a chance and takes it. That nasty, nasty double 3. Leighton Bennett is back in this game. It's been like a real roller coaster, this game. So many ups and downs. Can Razma serve it out?
Well, that's a pretty good way to start the leg. Will he be thinking about those missed doubles in the last leg? Well, if he is, he hasn't shown it on that visit.
Well, the headlines will be that there's certain players not here. That gives opportunities to players who have been here for a few days already on the Challenge Tour. And great to see Connor Scott getting a win. He moves into the last 64.
56.
Yeah, one of the players that benefited from late withdrawals.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of a guy called Wesley Plazier as well. He's leading 5-2 as the former World Master.
He got to the final, didn't he, yesterday in Challenge Tour 10?
Great player, really, really solid and big future ahead. Good times for Razma. Trusted treble 19 is his saviour one more time.
This has been ridiculous how many times he's hit the 171. Well, Bennett's going to try and follow him in here, and this is not a bad response.
133.
Well, he's given himself a chance. Razma then for the match. He needs 94.
I like that route, but the execution just didn't meet that. Is he going to stay there? It's double 18. Once again, he takes his time.
58.
Well, that could have been the target, the treble 18 route, but 138, and this could go here. Oh, this could go. This to level up the match, and he's got it. 138. What a shot that is from Bennett. 5-5, a fist bump between the two, and look at the response from Leighton Bennett.
And the irony as well, that was the treble 19, that was his saviour. What a cracking game this has been. Razma looked down and out at 3-0 down. Bennett looked down and out at 5-3 down. Razma had match start, and look at what it's done to Leighton Bennett. What a game.
Well, Razma was throwing for the match, opened up with a 180. Bennett is throwing for the match, he's opened up with a 180. This has been a game that deserved a final leg.
95.
I just wonder, Razma, those missed darts, he'll be furious inside. But Bennett, we said he must never give up, and look at this.
He just looks so pumped as well, and Boring does, unfortunately, would say it's really about just keeping composed right now. He can't wait to get to the hockey, and he's doing the right thing. Just see him bouncing around behind him. Save all that energy, Leighton. It's in your control. You can see him itching to get to the hockey.
56.
I'm sure Leighton would be happy to be called Boring Bennett if it got him 3 world titles and a Premier League. It's been an emotional roller coaster, hasn't it, for him?
Hasn't it? But he's seeing the winning line. That's what I'm reading in his demeanour right now. He's just got to go back to basics a little bit. Don't give this man a chance. Wouldn't be typical for a Max, the way this game's gone so far, wouldn't it?
Oh,
120.
that is unbelievable. 1 in, 1 out.
Ouch. Is there anything else that can happen in this match?
135.
Forget about the last start. It's a beautiful setup. You've done your job, Leighton Bennett. Now it's big number double. All Madars can do is put pressure on.
Well, he was denied by the bounce out, but now Bennett, who was 3-0 up and then 5-3 down, needs double 16 for the match. 1 dart remaining, and 1 dart is all he needs, and he leaps up in response. Leighton Bennett, that was a real high quality game. Bennett raced into a 3-0 lead, then Razma hit back with 5 on the spin, and when all looked lost, Bennett climbed off the ropes to get the victory. He will face Michael van Gerwen